Here at a client's property, got a 5-acre section here of aspen, oak, maple, predominant, and it's not big enough for a logger to come in and log, so I'm gonna just cut it down. We're gonna cut it down, create a bunch of structure, get some daylight to a floor, a little bit anyway, and then we'll go back through and cut deer trails through and deer bedding in. Right now a deer could run through there in a couple seconds. After I get done, the theory is it's going to take them a lot longer to get through 5 acres than a couple seconds. So that's what we're doing. Great February 2020 day, and yeah, can't wait to get started. I got about a ½ acre down or so, just coming through here, felling and making a mess. Anyway, just wanted to kind of show you all the deer tracks that were in here. And most people realize by now, it seems, that, look at that, little nipping on that and on these, everything. All this is a maple here. A lot of these maple buds, oak buds, even the aspen buds. I mean, this is just deer candy, deer heaven for them. There's even some beds. There was little to zero activity here on Friday. There were some old deer tracks, probably a week old or something like that. There was nothing new. I'm not saying that deer did not come through here. Now, the weekend was pretty warm. It was in the 40s. But there's some fresh deer scat, a fresh bed right there. I don't know if you can see it. But anyway, another bed there. That is great little boost of food for them coming into spring. So you'll notice if you start cutting down some trees, a few trees, even if you just fell them or hinge cut them or whatever, the deer will be in them right away. Hey, so I'm back at this job I started the other day. It's been 2 days. So but I wanted to show you this tree I had cut, and then it didn't fall when I left. I just kind of left it. A lot of these maples cut hard or fall hard. So a lot of times you kind of work in some different areas. So this is a 5-acre piece. Again, I'm just cutting it down, and we're making a mess, and going to create bedding and structure and food. And so a lot of the times the maple won't fall when you want it to fall. Even if you got another guy, if you're not by yourself and you have a guy in a habitat hook, you guys can pull them over or push them over. Whether you want them to stay connected or not, this one stayed connected. I didn't really care if it did or not. But I just left it. You know, I knew it was going to fall over the weekend. Maybe some wind, if the wind got it or whatever. I even left my wedge in it, and it fell by the time I got back. So, because this is very dangerous out here, and so you'll be working in a couple different areas. So if I get some maple, especially these ones that'll kill you, if I cut in them that's not really going, I'm not going to pressure it myself or push it myself. I'm just going to go to a different area altogether and start working in that area. And then the next day I'll come back and, you know, if they haven't fall, maybe push them over with the tractor or get some help or whatever. But so that's kind of just a quick tip on that, and I'm going to continue to go, and we'll keep filming it and see the progress. Day 4 on this client's project of cutting 5 acres down. Now I just wanted to kind of quickly go through and try to explain what I'm doing, because you won't be able to see it very well, and wrap this up. Now the black cherries I'm cutting off as close to the ground as possible. These white birch I'm cutting off as close to the ground as possible. All of the aspen I'm cutting down to the close to the ground as possible. And all the maples, you can kind of see a lot of shrapnel and everything kind of sticking up back there. I am cutting those at all different sizes. The reason is, like, if a logger came in here and did this, all of their cutting is going to be right down at the ground. Everything's going to be at the ground. Great for timber sale and timber production, bad for deer. So what this is going to do, besides all of this structure that's coming down, and the deer have been going nuts on all these tops, beds everywhere, scat everywhere. It's also, once this stuff decomposes, it's going to leave some structure sitting up. And all of those maples are going to sprout out of there too. So there'll be food. Some of it they'll be able to reach, some of it they won't. And so can't wait to show you. I'll do a follow-up hopefully in the summer of this project. But I want to get going. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe. And hey, happy habitating. God bless.